I'm at an interesting stage in the writing and publishing process for Deli Meat. Family and friends are starting to read Deli Meat, and they have a question. Uh, at least two people have asked me, are any of the characters based on real people? And that's a fair question. My answer is no. There might be some accidental connections between real people and fictional characters. I've heard one writer describe his character development as um, noticing shared traits among people that he knows. So he'll take three people who have a shared trait and he'll use that shared trait to develop a character. Having said all of that, feeling as though someone is stealing information from your life so that they can use it to develop a character can be pretty rage inducing. And there's a really great excerpt from Lynn Cody's The Antagonist, which I'll read right now, that expresses that anger. I read it the first time the way I would any book, taking time to get into it, wondering when in God's name the action would pick up. And then the slow, cold recognition. I remember sitting rigid at the kitchen table, holding the book up in front of my face, the most unrelaxed book reading position you can imagine. I started blasting through paragraphs and pages until I got something I recognized, and I would feel my heart thumping in my face as my outrage reignited. It was addictive in that way. So that's a great excerpt from Lynn Cody's The Antagonist, which I think clearly expresses the type of anger that can be produced if a person thinks that a writer is writing about them and stealing details from their life. I was joking with a friend yesterday that it's just such a bad idea to base a character on a real person because that real person will never be satisfied with the character as you would develop it because they would expect something a lot more heroic than realistic, I think. Um, So that's it for today's blog, and that's where I am with Deli Meat right now.